welcome to Murphy's Garden. We're just starting a new little series we're going to try out, and this is going to be Plant of the Day. And the plan is that we're going to look at a plant and just discuss the name, why it's given that name, and also some of the merits of the plant, where to grow it and what it's useful for. So I'm going to start because I was just cutting this back. This is what we all know as London Pride. It's just finished flowering. I've been cutting it back, but we thought this would be a good one to start with, as it's called London Pride. So as part of this series, it would be quite interesting to hear from people in other parts of the world to find out what the other common names are for the same plants that we know as one thing and other people may call something else. But the Latin name is obviously universal throughout the world. So this one's called Saxifraga Urbium. Now, Saxifraga is the genus name, and this is split up into two parts. So saxum, in the Latin for saxum means stone, and then fragra means to break. So it just means that this is a little alpine that was found in little rocky crevices. So that's where it gets its name. Now, the species part of the name, the Urbium, and that comes from urban, the word urban, because it's found in, can be found in sort of urban settings, towns and cities. What's Murphy eating? So the Saxifraga part is the genus of the plant, and the species of the plant is Urbium. And Urbium comes from urban, meaning town or city, and that's because this variety was synonymous with growing in towns and cities. It gets its name London Pride after the Second World War, after the Blitz, when parts of London were flattened, and it was found that this little plant seemed to pop up amongst the sort of decimation in London. This popped up, and it came to sort of symbolise the resilience of London and Londoners. So that's where it gets its common name. The nice thing about this plant, you don't very often see it growing in or being sold in nurseries. It's the kind of plant that gets passed around from friend to friend, from neighbour to neighbour, and it's very easy to propagate from. You just literally pull a little bit off like that. Look, it's got lots of roots there, so you can just pot that on and very quickly you'll have a nice little clump. I did have this growing lots of little itty-bitty parts all over the woodland garden and in the main garden as well, but actually it looks far nicer in a nice green carpet, and that's what I've done here. So this is the first year we've had it all clumped together, and when it was in flower it looked absolutely magnificent. It's a lovely plant. It's very, very, very easy to grow. It likes full sun, preferably. It will tolerate a little bit of partial shade, as it is here. It likes moist but fairly well draining soil. It grows very, very quickly, and it will flower, give you really good flowers from May right the way through till now, July. We're now in July. And it's also fully hardy, so it's a really trouble-free plant and one I'd really recommend you to grow. So that's all on Saxifraga Urbium. In the next video, Olivia is going to do a video on Alchemilla mollis, or also known as lady's mantle. So join us in the next video, and thank you very much for watching. See you then. Bye.